missed Kai Kumi a lot, and I'm just wondering, you get to calling her a prostitute and all of those names. You said Ashawo, but I've not seen you use the same energy for the guys who have relationships in the house. Why is that? She's not seeing you excited when you talk about your girlfriend. So is your mind inside the house now with her? Just help us clarify that. Yes, I want to ask you about Thelma Lawson. So are you restarting things again?
No, we are friends, so there's nothing. I think Joanna is fascinating. She's a very brilliant woman.
Today's live show started with Ebuka asking Rude Boy if he got the love he deserved for saving the whole house. And honestly, Rude Boy didn't actually have a beautiful smooth week going by what he did for the housemates. Anyway, Rude Boy said that love is from God. So he's not expecting to get it back from his fellow housemates. Meanwhile, I love Ebuka's outfit. And still on Rude Boy, Ebuka asked Rude Boy what's up with him and Thelma. That they moved from almost being lovers to this whole wahala in the previous week. And Rude Boy, you as well, you went talking to so many people. Because Rude Boy started saying, oh, it's not that serious, it's not that deep, you know. And Ebuka was like, but you went meeting so many people, talking to them. And Rude Boy said, yes, because he missed talking to Thelma. Ebuka asked, where are they currently? And he said, yesterday at the party, Culture spoke to the both of them. They had a group talk, and after the party, he tried to have a conversation with Thelma, but Thelma said she was tipsy, so they rather have the conversation today when she's not tipsy, so she can talk with clear eyes. And he said now they are back to being friends, because people asked, so what's up now? Are you guys back to fixing things? He said no, they're just friends, nothing more than that, still friends, so nothing to fix, but they're okay now. Up next on the hot seat is Mensan. Ebuka, after congratulating Mensan for being the most influential housemate of the previous week, and which he got to enjoy this week, although housemates also got immunity and it didn't really make sense, but congratulations anyway. Ebuka told him that during the outburst with Ivata, that he said that he had a lot of things to say, that this is now his opportunity to talk. And Mensan said, well, he will just keep it to himself, that he has already said a lot during his diary session to Big Brother. But all he's saying is that this girl, that's Ivata, that he had a problem with, also said a lot of things about people in this house, that if he doesn't get an apology, maybe he will spill as well. And being someone he's about to go into the legal world as a legal practitioner, that Ivata needs to apologize to him so that people do not start seeing him in a very dubious way. Well, Mensan also added that he's not begging for the apology, but it will be something needful for her to do. But these housemates are crazy. So when Mensan said that even Ivata, when they were together, said a lot of things about other housemates, that he wouldn't want to mention their name, the housemates were like, mention name, that is why we are here. Even me, I wanted him to, go ahead to mention names, say things like, say it to their faces, but anyways, that's Mensan, that's his choice. He said he wants to keep it to himself, but he's expecting an apology for Ivata. Well, Ivata was shaking her head. That means we are not getting it. He's not getting, what am I saying we? He's not getting any apology soon, but let's see how that goes. Up next, most influential housemates of this week. And we have Dr. Fate. Omo, this one sweet my belly. My bobo is in the 7th week, guys. Straight to the 7th week. You all know Fate is one of my faves. I don't joke with Dr. Fate. Congratulations to my guy, well deserved. And if there is anything I like about housemates voting for most influential, I like how it's been rotating from one housemate to the other. So it's obvious they actually vote genuinely and not by sentiment, because we all know how they complain that Fate is annoying, but here is Fate's winning most influential. Although although we do not get to see this vote, so we don't know how it's been graded, because I heard that you grade them based on points and activities done in the week. And I would actually love to see like a well-detailed explanation of how these things come to be. But anyways, congratulations to Dr. Fate. Meanwhile, speaking of Fate, guys, my guy gets bars. So Ebuka told Fate that it may seem as though you have a lot to say about Joanna. The floor is open. Talk to me. Pour out your mind. And my guy went lines for lines. See, school no be scam. This one is not Ebuka. I don't have much to say. Sometimes people have a lot to say, but how to express it, how to speak English. Anyways, Faith went ahead to describe Joanna, talking about how Joanna is a very intelligent person. She's beautiful. In the house, whenever she plays dress up, he feels like he's in a fashion show, that he barely even dance. He does not dance with people. But Joanna is that one person that have made him dance in this house, that he still see the need to dance with. And she holds a very brilliant conversations that he enjoy having conversation with Joanna. When he was saying all of this, the camera is a bad guy. Anybody behind that camera, how they move from Jane's face to Joanna's face. Joanna was blushing anyway. Go no go blush. Even if not me, my enemy used that line on. I go blush. I will blush. I will definitely blush. Anyways, after the blushing, Ebuka then moved to Joanna to ask Joanna, what is it that you have with Jason J? And Joanna said that Jason is her friend. And Ebuka said, what about Faith? She then said, Faith is her friend too. And then said, well, they're not fishes, but they are her friends. Anyways, let the best friend win. But Faith couldn't have entered that his bars using, oh, we have good conversation. I enjoy having conversation with her. Because even Ebuka was like, why will you, after saying all of this, only to end it in, you enjoy having convos with her? Like, come on now. Anyways, the hot seat then moved to Big Soso. So Ebuka then turned to Big Soso regarding the fight with Dede, and Ebuka commended her for actually going to sort things out with Dede. But Ebuka then tried to ask her, how did they arrive at, you calling her name, calling her a prostitute? And she said, well, she didn't call her a prostitute, that she called her a shower. Shower and prostitute not be the same thing. Now, there is a beautiful question Ebuka asked Big Soso that I always write about. And people will be like, oh, why are you saying this, that. So Ebuka asked Big Soso, this same way, this same angle you went with Dede, why are you not extending the same strength to the guys? And Big Soso said, well, the only guy in here she knows that has a relationship outside is Bright Morgan, which is actually a lie. You even know that Jason J has a relationship. Well, she said, and during the roundtable question game, that she asked Bright Morgan, is your girlfriend proud of you? Do you think your outside girlfriend is proud of you? And Bright Morgan was able to explain to her, which is fine. And she said, well, the fight with Dede, she acknowledged that she had no business in it, but she was fighting for people she thought was her own. That was why she got into that fight. I'm glad she acknowledged the fact that she no get business for that wahala in the first place. Next on the hot seat was Bright Morgan, but before I get to Bright Morgan, so when Ebuka was asking Isabella about Kaikumi, I thought Ebuka wanted to hint what happened yesterday. Isabella and her plans for Bright Morgan. And I was just like, Ebuka, please don't spill yet. Let's see how this next week goes. And well, Ebuka kept it at Kaikumi, asking Isabella, you missing Kaikumi, do you think it has an effect in your stay in the house? Which she said yes, because Kaikumi was family to her. Kaikumi was her unwinding, her not missing home, not missing her family members, and now he's no longer here. And Ebuka then asked, so is that the end of the game for you? Well, she said no, that she will put in effort this coming week. And now to Bright Morgan. Ebuka made reference to a conversation Bright Morgan and Mide had, where Mide pointed out to him that you do not look excited when talking about your outside girlfriend. And Ebuka then asked Bright Morgan, where are you right now? So are you with Mide? Is your eyes in the house with Mide or outside of the house on that's your outside girlfriend? Well, Bright Morgan said he's currently with Mide now. That when he comes out, when he gets out of the house, he will sort whatever it is that is happening on the outside. The audacity of men. The ladies in the house that have a relationship outside are trying to protect whatever they have on the outside. And then these men in here are going ta 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 ta. Indeed, it's a man's world. And guys, like at this point, Ivata, hey, Anabala Ivata, Ivata and Mensan need to wrap this thing up because they couldn't even allow Ebuka have a great show. Well, let's continue with more highlights on the next video in order not to prolong this. I will see you in the next one. Please turn on your post notification bell. Let's go.
She dresses so well. sometimes I'm sitting down in the corner and she just walks by and I'm like, I feel like I'm in a fashion show. Amazing. And she's one of the few people here I have really, really good conversations with.
By the way, they are not fishes, please.
Yeah, you don't give me bedroom voice. I'll not be Faith now. Speak up.
Yeah. Faith is my friend.
What's going on with you and Faith?
Faith is also my friend.
Hello. I'm still waiting for maybe an apology. I mean, serious apology. Outside is. I'll